When it comes to social media, I'm confident to say that at least half the people listening to my words today use some sort of social media, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, the list carries on. In recent years, there have been a new drastic draw of social media each day, even hour. New media and communication is being formed to further increase the intensity of social media sites and technology. However, one question seems to linger in my mind. Is it really safe for adolescents to utilize these forms of social media? I believe the concept of social media has a negative impact across the youth across the world due to overuse and change in emotional stability and sleep problems. The first social media site was born in 1997. In 2020, we now obtain hundreds of different social media platforms all across the world with 7 main sites including Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Snapchat, Pinterest, and Reddit. Children and teenagers are contributing to the overuse, harming their mental health. A recent study by West Virginia Education Associates showed that teenagers spend an average of 9 hours a day in front of a screen, with at least 6 of these hours being spent on social media. Also, pediatric centers around Rock stated some children begin to exhibit the classic signs of depression after spending a lot of time on social media sites, a phenomenon that researchers have dubbed as Facebook depression. Although media platforms can be great way to communicate with friends and family, I cannot help but be worried about the surrounding statistic. There are 24 hours in a day, and the fact that teenagers are spending up to 9 hours a day in front of a screen proves that they are overusing social media. The overuse of social media may not seem like a drastic deal at the moment. However, spending too much time on social media can seriously harm the mental health of a child or teenager. It causes their daily schedules to get consumed by technology and family and distance themselves from family and friends. The emotions that can be tied with social media tend to be strong and powerful, whether it's good or bad. Sense. Social media causes a decrease in adolescents' emotional ability and stability and strength, hurting their confidence and inner thoughts. This photo right here shows a woman bragging about her wealth in front of her brand new Cadillac that she bought and showing off what her life is like. This photo provides a person who posted they're solely focusing on their assets and possessions rather than their true self and soul. Posts like this made other people feel envy and be jealous of another person's wealth. Lastly, to my main point that people repeatedly portray themselves differently online than who really as individuals. Comparisons can and will kill you. We must put a stop to our youth dangerously comparing themselves to others online. Moving forward, the combination of social media and sleep deprivation are sadly tied too close together in adult schedules. Many children and teens' sleeping schedules are negatively being affected by the use of social media at the nighttime. The website Forbes concluded that a new study from the University of Glasgow finds that teens who are on social media either a lot or really have poor sleep schedules at night by severely measures. This study ultimately wraps up the main point of teenagers being poorly affected by using social media at nighttime. Social media can cause an overuse of changes in emotional stability and new sleeping patterns within teenagers and children. Although there are positive aspects of social media communication, it affects and changes people's lives. It still doesn't change the fact that there are many poor aspects that are hidden effects of its conclusion. When it comes to the combination of teenagers and the use of social media, we must be careful as a society. It is essential that we keep our youth safe and on the right track.